I am shaking right now. I've just been going through some old shit, and look what I have stumbled across. It looks to be one of my old Ledger wallets. I am so excited to see what is on this. I have completely forgot about it. Now, I know I'm not the only one with a box or drawer like this, but trying to clean out some of my utility room boxes. Most of it is junk as always, but occasionally I like going through it to see if I can find any old souvenirs. And look at that. What a souvenir to find from 3 years ago. But first, let's add a little backstory. About 3 years ago, I was going extremely hard on crypto and crypto content. I was making videos almost every day, trading every day, and doing quite well, as you can see from some of my old videos. At the time, I was doing a ton of giveaways as well, and some of these included giving away ledgers. At one point, I think I had over 10 ledgers in my office that I was either giving away, had some meme coins or some long-term holds on, and so this got quite unorganized. This was a terrible idea on my part and a severe lack of organization, which could have led to a loss of tons of money. It was about the time where the bull market was cooling off and people thought we were going to zero. Now, at the time, I had some extra stables laying around and decided to, what the hell, let's just buy some of these top coins, these top prospects in the dip, and forget about it for the next couple years, which is exactly what happened. I completely forgot about this ledger, didn't even remember I had it. Now, I've been slightly absent in the bear market as I took most of my profits from last bull market and put them into real estate. I do have some content about how I've purchased and gone about creating a real estate portfolio. Trying to build wealth in different asset classes is always a goal of mine, but now we are looking back into the crypto space. Now, the first issue was finding the appropriate cord to put this into my computer, but this was one of the first iterations of Ledger, so it wasn't hard to find a USB 3, if I'm not mistaken, cord in order to plug this in. Next, I had to try to remember my PIN from 3 years ago on all these different ledgers. Luckily, I got it like the second or third try, which let me in. Now, if I somehow forgot my PIN and I don't know where my seed phrase even is and lost this thing, the money would be gone and I could just kiss that goodbye. Now, it did ask me to update all of the firmware and all of the platform, the Ledger system itself. Now, I've heard this is how some people are getting hacked of their ledgers. So I did not do this, obviously, just to see what the current state of this wallet is. All right, we are unlocked and inside the wallet, and it is over $18,000, which is absolutely insane. Some of the top holdings I see currently are my Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance, and Solana. Of course, there's some XRP and AVAX token in there. I did buy some of the top 15 tokens. Here are some of the values, but what is more interesting is what did I buy it for and what is the current increase on those tokens. Now, I'm going to have to do some research on the blockchain here to see when I was purchasing and what prices these points were. But this is from November 5th, 2022 was when I initially put this money in. Let's break out the spreadsheet now and look at how these tokens have increased over the last few years. All right, let's go over some of these increases and see where we have landed. So Bitcoin, my average cost, I remember purchasing this at 45,000, around 43,000, invested just over 1,300, not a lot of money, but we are now at over 2,000 in profit, almost a 300% return in those 3 years there. Incredible for just letting it sit and increase in value. Now, ETH, we have a 1.5 ETH at the average cost of 1,500, so that has also increased massively. We're holding over $5,000 worth of ETH there. I picked up 4 BNB for $286. We're currently sitting at under $800, so there is another massive increase on the return. In terms of AVAX, I bought it at $17 and we're currently at $25, so there's a healthy increase. My 10 SOL at $39
it is currently sitting at over 200. So that is a 500% return on $400, which is obviously not a big investment, but to find this all in my ledger is amazing. Let's go down a couple more. This is my first loss. Sand was obviously a massive metaverse token 3 years ago, invested at 87 cents, and now the token's sitting at about 34 cents. Here are a lot of my losses in these tokens. Of course, they're not all going to be green even after 3 years. Some of my average costs and the current token price. So I've lost $100 on Sand, almost 100 on PYR. Dot Ape. Ape is down massively, which I thought was going to take off. Again, hype does not last, and this is lessons as we are looking through this. Now my H bar has done incredible. I bought only $100 worth, and we're sitting at over 400, so that's a 500% increase there. Engine has lost me money. Link is up. We also have FTM is up as well. Gala, another metaverse, down. We also have Aave, which is up huge for me, Render, and Woo. So in total, this ledger had purchased just under $8,000 worth of these tokens here at these average costs. Now sitting at our current value, the current market, now we are in a bull market. So this is a lot higher than where we were 6 months ago, but we've almost added $10,000 to our position, doubling it in less than 3 years. What a ledger to find. Now, obviously, there's something wild about finding something this valuable that whether it belonged to you or not, the feeling I had was incredible, and so I do want to share this with you guys as well. I'm going to be doing a giveaway in this video. Now, you must be subscribed to my channel, but all of the details are down below in the description. Now, make sure you guys are keeping backups, keeping notes, whether you hold all of this data online or in the cloud so you can keep track of it. Make sure you are not just throwing away old crypto because of how valuable it may be in the future. Finding all this crypto has got me excited about this bull run again, so I will be doing some live trading as well as creating a bunch more content, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're looking for a community to chat in, I have a Discord group that we all do this on the daily, once again, during this bull market. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Until next time, take care.